have a very deep-seated belief that pop culture is the perfect backdrop to understand collective consciousness, and that's why I find Taylor Swift's album so fascinating. Because all of the discourse around this album really has nothing to do with the album and has everything to do with the political tension that we are experiencing in this country and across the globe. And the way to understand that is to break people that are listening to this album down into 3 categories. The first category of people are people who are so overwhelmed and overcome or clueless about what is happening in this world, but realize internally that there is something happening in this world right now, if they're clueless, and are turning to pop culture, whether it is this album or your favorite book on Book Talk or Labubu's or whatever it is, in order to have a quick dopamine hit to feel a little bit better when we're living in a hellscape. And this represents a lot of people who don't know what to do about everything that's fucking happening in this world right now. The second category of people are people who would love this album or hate this album because they love Taylor Swift to the level of celebrity worship that they can consume or digest her art without nuance, or people who hate Taylor Swift and will hate on her art without nuance. And those represent people that are on either side of a political extreme. The third is a category of people who have been fans of Taylor Swift, long time or short term, doesn't matter, who also value nuance, who are having a hard time reconciling those two things. And that's a fan like me. I've been a fan of Taylor my whole life. I've seen most of her tours. I used to get the booklets and sit down with my friends and decode all of the messages. And then when Taylor was in this fight to reclaim her music, I was so proud to give my money to her to help her achieve this thing that she's achieved, that we have achieved together with her. Fans like me who are proud to help her achieve that, and proud to watch Miss Americana and see what she stood for. I'm proud when she asked people to register to vote and then 35,000 people signed up to vote after she personally endorsed Kamala Harris, but just told people it doesn't matter, just go and register, and then people did. And these are people that I think, like me, are disappointed by our leaders in government who are failing us by not having a message for us to rally behind, or alternatively are saying nothing at all. There are people who are realizing that our values and our integrity are all we have, and so we expect to be in alignment with leaders who have the same values and integrity that we do. When those two things don't match, you get discourse over a pop culture album. Anyway, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.